Hello everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Dear Monster. I took a week off from recording. I had some stuff to take care of in real life. Had to focus. It's probably going to be like that for the next month or so, on and off. Got a lot going on. I have a very special guest coming to stay with me soon. And so I'm probably going to be really busy on my weekends, which is when I do most of my recording. Um, so we'll see how my recording schedule is probably going to be really thrown off. I'll do my best, but you know, my guest coming is my priority, so I got to get my house in order and my apartment where we will be staying at together. So anyway, we were about to have a night of passion. Well, day of passion because it's not nighttime. Come here. Let your passion guide your magic. Oh, Imbriss. Oh my. Oh boy, Binks is gonna have to do some editing for this. Oh boy. I walk to him and press our lips together. He pushes his tongue inside my mouth, but steps back quickly. What the hell, Imbriss? Don't leave me like that. You tease. I'm probably gonna have to just cut it out. You know, I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna screenshot and all that. Like, no. Oh, well, you can see this shot at least, because it's just the usual of his sexy chest. I don't think he's got pants on, but you can't see anything, so. I think we can tell what's going on based on the angle and what he's saying. I have a better use for that horny little mouth of yours. Oh, yep, so we know what's going to happen. So, yeah, context clues. I think I don't need to summarize what this scene is going to be all about. Good luck to you, Alan. Good luck to you. Yep. He undoes his belt and points to his crotch, so that's what he wants me to do. I can never say no to this. Not after last night. He makes me hungry for more. Okay, good luck. I think after this, I'm just gonna edit this. Do it now. Manifest the flame. Use that passion. Okay. I try to focus on his words, and I even think of fire for a second, but all that's important to me right now is twitching in my mouth. Yeah, I don't think this is the best way to teach him, but sure. I edited out a little part in between because the scene was not over, but yeah, that little moment didn't really help him use the powers. I don't think your method of teaching was that helpful there, Imbriss. Sorry, I tried to. I was just kind of busy with other stuff. Imbriss, go on. He smiles, and for a second I forget how to breathe. Right now, I'd follow those amber eyes anywhere. Familiar bond and magic be damned. I think you're too distracted. Guys, this is not the right way to go about this, I'm pretty sure. It's fine. You did well. We'll try something else. I think you just, He's like, it's fine. I'm happy with the outcome anyway. Yeah. Anytime Imbriss gets angry, just, yeah, just make him happy with that. I don't think you guys are ever gonna progress if you keep doing stuff like this. I have an idea. He seems to be in an excellent mood, of course. Hmm? Stand a little bit further. Yeah, this'll do. Look, emotions are important with fire magic, and you seem to have a lot. If sex and lust won't work for you, maybe something else will. You've kinda lost me there. You were trying to summon a flame all by yourself, but what if you manipulated an existing one instead? Could work as a trigger for your own magic. Seems easier and faster. What, you want to ignite something and train me to take fire from it? Nah, where's the fun in that? You need to feel something. Fuck me, this may actually work. I'm a genius. Uh-huh, sure, himbo. I've got a bad feeling about it. He smiles, all excited about his plan, and then he releases a line of crimson flames in my direction. Oh, great. Yeah, this plan doesn't seem great, dude. I jump away at the last second. What the fuck, Imbriss? Hey, don't run away. You need to stop it with your magic. Come on, you can do it. Have you lost your mind? Do you want to kill me? What? I'm helping you, human. Can't you see how clever this training plan is? Oh, Imbriss. Imbriss, you... Oh, he's such an idiot. He's such an idiot. Clever? Imbriss, this is like your worst idea so far. Well, why won't you come up with something better then? Do you want to find that old sack of bones or not? This will work, you just have to try hard enough. And fear of pain is a great motivator. I want to find Grandpa, but... But what? Isn't it worth a risk? What's the worst that can happen? He could die? Gee, I don't know. I might die? See? Stop being so dramatic. Well... I think, yeah, we said we're not gonna put up with your BS, so... I'm not gonna learn anything by jumping away from your fire breath. Back off, Imbriss. Yeah. What the frick, dude? Imbriss frowns, visibly irritated. You're gonna thank me for that later. He breathes in and exhales a wave of fire in my direction. I need to stop it. I need to run. I think I need to stop it then? I stretch my hand forward. Just seconds separate me from certain death. Take that for motivation. And clench my teeth and try to touch the power inside. The pain slams into me, but I'm ready for it. I grab those glowing orbs and don't let go. Things will get much worse if I do nothing. I need to protect myself. When the flame reaches my hand, I turn my head away, waiting for the worst. Nothing. No pain. I look in front of me again and gasp. The fire bounces from an invisible wall right before my palm. Hey, you did it! Imbriss, look! I can do it! Wow, I am a wizard after all! The barrier cracks. Oh no! The rest of the fire wave hits me straight in the hand. Oh no! Ugh! I fall to my knees. It's like somebody poured boiling hot oil onto my skin. Oh no! It's all red. No, white blisters are showing. This is bad. Imbriss jumps to me. Fuck! Human, are you okay? When I saw it was working, I heated up the flames. Oh, you idiot! He puts my hand in the lake, but it doesn't help. It's burning! What the fuck's wrong with you, Imbriss? My voice cracks at the end. My vision blurs. But it worked! I mean, fuck, I can fix this. I can fix this, okay? You're not a healer. Just hang in there, Alan. He pulls me up, careful not to touch my hand. We jump through a portal. You know who you're gonna have to go to, unfortunately. Horse! Fuck! Unicorn, help me! Oh, I'm extremely flattered by your request and shocked that you would even consider my... Alan! What happened? Okay, yeah, shut up. Shut up, Faeryn. All that BS talk. Heal him or I'll burn this fucking forest to the ground. No need for threats. Of course I'll heal him. Lay him on the grass, please. Oh, this is just gonna feed into everything he's been trying to warn us about. Shoot. Pleasantly cold light streams out of Faeryn's horn. After a couple of seconds, my skin starts healing and the pain subsides. Imbriss? Hey, I'm here. He kneels next to me. He's frowning, avoids my eyes. I can't feel his emotions. At least you weren't too scared to try. Tears come to my eyes, but I blink them away. I told you, it was your worst idea so far. Worst idea ever. I know, Next time, I won't shoot fire at you. I promise. You did what? Next time, fuck, I don't know. To hell with it. He stands up quickly and turns away from me. I'm out of here. Wait! Aw, he feels so guilty. No, don't leave him alone with Faeryn! No! Imbriss, come back! He's vulnerable! Don't do this! He might get kidnapped or something! Dude! He doesn't let me finish. He jumps through his portal, and I'm left on the ground with Faeryn kneeling next to me. Well, at last now we can have some peace. How are you feeling, my dear friend? Can you stand up? Here, please take my hand if you are in need of assistance. I get to my feet and touch my freshly healed skin. Thank you for healing me, Faeryn. Wow, hasn't even left a mark. Just itches a little. What's wrong? Dear Alan, not a day has passed since you bonded with the dragon, and he has already caused you harm. It saddens me that you would let someone mistreat you so. I'm sorry, I'm making a face, I'm sure. I'm making a face. Ugh, Faeryn. You have no right. You have no right, you piece of garbage. After what you've put him through. Oh, in another world, Oh, Faeryn, you... I mean, yeah, you didn't really hurt Alan the same way, but you hurt him mentally and emotionally, so you're horrible. I wouldn't exactly call it like that. Besides, you healed me, so... Please do not underestimate healing, my friend. This is an extremely difficult kind of magic. Working magic directly on a human, any body really, requires vast knowledge on how that body works, the complexity and power required to fuse the cells on either side of an injury back together. Even someone such as myself, who has studied humans extensively and who possesses significant magic prowess, healing can take quite a toll on me. Now that I pay closer attention, I can see he looks very pale. Even his hair lost its shine. I'm sorry, Faeryn. I'm so stupid I didn't even realize. It is quite all right. I would never deny you anything that could alleviate your pain, dearest friend. Don't get mad, but do you know how to open the portal back to Imbriss? I need to talk to him. I must have misheard you. Why would you ever want to talk to a person who has hurt you? It would be better if you spent some time reflecting on the past events and your choices. Whatever happened before the dragon brought you here resulted in you getting hurt. It would be unwise to simply let it go and not draw any conclusions about it. What happened exactly? He was trying to teach me how to gain control over my magic. He went overboard, but in the end, I managed to do a small spell. So, I guess there's some logic to his methods, but yeah, he needs to understand he isn't always right. Especially when he's told to slow down with that stupid fire breath. Well, it sounds like his teaching methods are far from perfect. Not that it comes as a surprise to me. After all, it is a red dragon we are talking about. He cannot change his very nature. So how can you expect someone like him to be a decent mentor? What do you mean? Red dragons are the personification of egotism. They are only interested in treasures, comfort, and petty grudges they hold against anyone who dares to offend them. Some say they revel in being evil, but I refuse to think so. After all, it is not their fault they hatch this way, and I'm sure they do not think of themselves as evil. Nonetheless, please consider it, my friend. No red dragon would ever treat you as an equal. It is possible to gain their support, yes, but the moment you endanger their lifestyle, they will turn against you. The best you can hope for is becoming their pet, and even then they will get bored of you eventually. But I can feel him, Faeryn. I don't know how. It probably has something to do with the familiar bond. But there are times when I feel his emotions. He's reckless and self-absorbed, but there's also pain and warmth when he looks at me. He didn't attack me just to hurt me. He really wanted me to learn, and he tried to help me in his own way. Even if there is truth to your words, the dragon's main goal in coming here was to take revenge on Theodore. And being a red dragon, he could not have forgotten about that. It pains me to say this, but are you sure he's not using you? Perhaps what you took for sympathy is merely excitement for a useful tool. I open my mouth to argue, then close it. That localization spell. The first thing Imbriss wanted was to find Grandpa, regardless of my safety. Oh, you're making him doubt. Even if you've got a glimpse into some fleeting emotion, how can you be sure he truly cares about you? How could he ever love you, being what he is? You can do better than him, Alan. No! Imbriss, come save your man! Faeryn steps closer to me. Perhaps you could... Perhaps I could do what? Change my mind about him being my familiar? Sorry, but this doesn't work that way. The bond is not something I can reverse, even if I wanted to. Yeah, tell him! You tell him, Alan! And I don't want to reverse it. When I got hurt, Imbriss, he freaked out, and he was sorry. You've seen it too. Oh, Alan's so loyal. You go, man. Such a good man. Oh, but was that real concern, my friend? Perhaps he was simply afraid to lose a means toward his goal. Damn, Faeryn. He is not giving up. He's so determined. Freaking obsessed. He's like such a manipulative little turd. He's like, I'm gonna keep gaslighting you. I'm gonna keep doing it no matter what. Honestly, I don't know, but I have to trust my gut. I believe that somewhere deep down, he cares about me, and I care about him. Imbriss is strong, confident, and actually does things instead of obsessing about them like I do. Yeah, he's a bit too much, but in a way, he impresses me. It isn't love. No, I'm not stupid. I just want to get to know him better. And if he really is in pain, I want to know who hurt him and why. But how can you be sure? I can't. All I can have is faith in him, in us. Faeryn blinks, then stares at me in total silence. Yeah, shut up. As much as I care about you, nay, because of how much I care about you, I cannot approve of your choice. I'm deeply afraid that this curiosity and unnecessary risk will be the doom of you. But alas, I can see I am beyond the point of convincing you. Please, at the very least promise me that you will be cautious. Despite my wish to protect you, I cannot guarantee your safety if you stay on this path. I know what I'm doing, Faeryn. He tightens his lips. Very well then. Excuse me. I need to return to my place of peace. You know where to find me, if you ever need me. My assistance, that is. The exit is that way. He points ahead. then turns away from me and goes deeper into the forest. Rejected. Am I acting stupid? Imbriss hurt me, left me, and I still want to talk with him. I must have sounded so damn sure to Faeryn, but I've got no idea what to do. For now, let's leave this forest. So what's interesting, because I played Imbriss's route first, like, if you don't know, if you play it out of order, right, and you don't know how toxic and messed up Faeryn is, he would just legitimately seem like a really concerned friend, right? Like, oh, he's really worried, and he has every right to seem worried because look at what Imbriss did, right? Like, yeah, he's really uh aggressive, and he did hurt Alan, and you're like, oh, Faeryn really cares, and he's worried, and he seems so sweet, and he healed you. Maybe he's right. And you could easily probably switch sides, or I don't know. Like he said though, with this bond, I don't know if you could just break it though and switch. I don't remember. I don't think so. But yeah, what would happen? Interesting. Anyway, I'm sure there's something that could happen if you kind of turn your back on your chosen person midway like that. I'm sure there's a route like that. Especially with these two, the way they butt heads. What Faeryn said about red dragons. Is it true? Will Imbriss get bored of me? What if I can't learn to control my magic? Will he decide that since I'm useless, he should get rid of the burden? Would he hurt me on purpose? He wouldn't, would he? I felt it. He cares about me. But now it seems like a distant memory. Maybe I was just imagining things. When he took me in his arms. When he fucked me. Oh my. Yeah, he knows who knows what he thinks. But what about me? Am I even capable of thinking clearly right now? Or am I finding reasons to trust Imbriss because I want him to rub my dick? I bet he'd want to... Oh, okay. I bet he'd want to come in my mouth again. Wow. So nasty boy. The hell's wrong with me? I hear a grumble from my belly. Shoot, when was the last time I ate? Won't be able to focus on anything when I'm starving. I sigh and walk to the kitchen. So actually I have to end my recording session right here, but the episode is not gonna end. Okay? So I'm going to stop right here. And I'll have to pick up recording later because I have a prior commitment. So the episode's not going to end because I know I have to edit out the sex scene. But I will finish this episode later and edit it together, okay? Okay, we're back. Let's go back to this. Alan, why the long face, kiddo? Hey, do you have anything to eat? And what do you think I'm doing here all day? Wanking off and flexing muscles? Huh, you wish. They're funny. I need to feed every single creature in this house, and you have no idea what lurks behind those dark corners. Tentacle monsters? Ah, dragons aren't enough for you anymore? I don't know. Hey, I was joking. Come, sit and try to relax. What do you want to eat? Okay. It's weird, but I really feel like having a rare steak. Why is that so weird again? I'm a well-done kind of guy, but for some reason the only thing I can think of is a juicy piece of meat. He smiles.
I see. It could have something to do with that mental link you share with a guy who can eat a whole sheep in one bite.
What? Imbriss changed my culinary preferences?
Why the hell are you yelling at me for? I just figured that's a possibility. He takes stuff from you, and you take stuff from him. The familiar bond is a weird thing. You will both be changing and growing together.
You know, that actually might explain a lot. They didn't really talk about it as much um, when we were playing the Faeryn route, but that would explain why Alan was so accepting of Faeryn's crazy. is the only way I could really phrase it, even though it's a poor way of phrasing it. But like, why we were okay with it, right? Why we had that ending where we just accepted it. Because we took on so much of it. That actually makes a lot of sense. The bond changed both of them. So it fed the toxicity both ways. The Alan's neediness to be accepted and loved fed into Faeryn's neediness in the same way. That totally makes sense. They were both so codependent and obsessed with each other. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I already kind of saw that, but that explanation right there, yeah. I didn't really remember that. Yeah. Creators are so smart. The devs of this game, they're so smart. And let it sink in for a moment. Will I become reckless and impulsive, or will Imbriss change into something more human? Do you think I made a mistake connecting with Imbriss? Maybe that's why I can't use my magic? Maybe I'm not compatible with the dragon?
A mistake. Kiddo, relax. True, I was a bit surprised when Momo told me everything, but then I thought maybe it would do you some good.
What? How?
You're young. It's not so shocking you want to try new things. Besides, you look like someone who could use an adventure. And you did choose a dragon, so try to have a little fun with it.
You've been stuck inside, reading books all the time, studying. You do deserve a little fun, a little adventure.
There's no point wondering if that was a good choice. It was your choice. So go with the flow, kiddo. Just relax, listen to your gut, and everything will be fine eventually.
But what if he wants to use me? What if he hurts me?
Then I guess the boys and I will pay the dragon a visit.
Aw, you're so sweet, Slagathor. I really love him. He's such a good friend. He winks at me.
You're not alone in this, you know? And about the magic, you will get it eventually.
How can you be so sure?
I'm not. I just believe in you. Now, what do you want with your steak?
See, he needs a friend. I feel like Slagathor is like the friend he really needs and deserves in this. Even if you don't pair up with him, I'm like, Slagathor is like the best buddy he could have in here. And I wish like in all the routes that him like he could be like his best friend. Like he could just go in there and chat and hang out with him all the time. He's great. As I walk to my room, I realize I'm smiling for the first time in a while. The mansion chef gives good pep talks. He's right. I will learn how to use magic. About Imbriss, we will see. Okay, what I need to do now is to get my priorities straight. There's no talking about options if I'm trapped here. I haven't worked so hard for med school just to lose everything. I will destroy that barrier and go back to my old life.
or at least try to. And if Imbriss wants to harm people outside, I hope he doesn't, but if he does, the others will help me stop him. Faeryn might not like me very much right now, but he wouldn't turn his back on me. To get rid of that barrier, I need to be able to cast spells, and to do that, I have to gain control. I guess that brings me back to Imbriss. We need to come up with a better training method. My aunt, maybe she could help me? The guy said she used to live here. No, my phone's useless. She can't contact her. Besides, she never said a word about this place or magic. Somehow, I don't think she wants it to be part of her life. I will have to talk to her, but only after I figure out how to break the barrier. My eyes wander to the wizard painting. Grandpa. Finding him would probably solve all my problems. That is, if I manage to convince Imbriss not to kill him the moment he sees him. And then I could get to know Grandpa a bit. We could sit down and talk, and maybe... The wind chime makes a soft tinkling sound. You think you deserve love after what you did. Suddenly, I remember the dream. My mirror image, devoid of color. My own face twisted in that cruel, mocking smirk. It's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault! No.
Hey,
Ugh!
are you talking to yourself, human? Did you get brain damage after our training?
What the hell? You almost gave me a heart attack.
Fuck, will you stop screaming in my ear? Got a portal, remember? Can appear anywhere, anytime. You'll never become a proper mage if you don't pay attention to your surroundings.
He eyes me with his usual smirk of pride and superiority, but there's something off about his gaze. It doesn't match his smile. Okay, never mind. Actually, I was just thinking about you. Listen.
Huh, doesn't surprise me. Miss my cock already?
What? No, I was thinking about how we can practice without injuries. His expression turns more serious. He looks away from me.
About that, look, I came here to...
Yes? Ah, don't know how to apologize, because I'm pretty sure that's what this is about.
Listen, that stupid familiar bond, it broke something. When we were training, hell, even before that, it made me feel things. Weird shit I've never felt before.
Wait, you can feel my emotions too?
What do you mean by two, human?
I kind of feel what you feel. Sometimes. It has to be strong enough. I have to really focus to notice the smaller stuff. Sometimes I can't identify it even if I do notice.
Fuck. He's such an idiot, such a himbo. He's like, shit, you could feel what I feel. Shit, you know I love you. Shit, feelings, no. Oh my god, he's so funny.
So what did you feel?
For starters, I had no fucking clue you were so weak and fragile.
Oh.
No, what I meant to say was that I would have gone easier on you if you told me how terrified you get when you face danger.
So all of this was my fault?
That's not... Why did I even come here? This is so fucking annoying. I have to be all nice to you and shit.
You came here to tell me I annoy you. Gee, Imbriss is pissed. What else is new?
No, this is like, God, how do I, say things and talk to you without being rude and mean and, hurting your feelings and shit? How do I do this? How do I function? God.
Oh, Imbriss is such a disaster.
Love him. For fuck's sake, human, you're not making things any easier for me right now. What I'm trying to say is, I came up with that dumb idea to throw fire at you, and you got hurt, so maybe I shouldn't have. And maybe, fucking hell, maybe I regret that.
Wait, did you come here to apologize?
I think so? Not sure. Never done it before? This is so fucking stupid. What the hell am I doing? I'm the Great Red Dragon. I do not apologize, like, ever. Ever.
Oh, I love this so much. I love it. He's great. See, I told you guys he was great. This is worth everything. Oh, the pain with Faeryn. This is so worth it. This is wonderful. Alright. This is just going to make him feel more guilty. You could have really hurt me. Are you turning into Faeryn? No, that's gonna shame him. That's gonna make him feel like... No. We would just embarrass him and make him... demasculate him. Like, no, that's terrible. There's no shame in saying you're sorry. I really appreciate it. Like, no, this is like the best thing to say. Come on. We're gonna be cool. Like, thank you, man. We appreciate it. We would never say anything like that. Apology accepted. I know it must have been hard for you. He clears his throat.
Yeah. Can we get back to business now? Look, Alan, there's so much potential in you. I can feel it, so I'll do everything in my power to bring it out.
I smile. I like it when he says my name. I thank you, Imbriss. I know you want to help me. And I want to do the same for you, but you need to listen to me. I'm not like you. My skin is soft, real easy to injure, and I've got no combat experience, so I often get scared. I want to learn from you, but you have to be patient.
Yeah, I'll try. Can't promise you'll never get hurt again, but I will think more about you and your human frailty, even if this emotional bond pisses the hell out of me. Fuck me. Can't believe how pathetic I sound.
I think you sound brave. You're not a demon, Imbriss, even if you think otherwise.
Demons are weak and stupid creatures. I'm nothing like them.
I was speaking metaphorically.
Oh, I figured. Anyway, we need to spend more time together if you're to understand my magic. So let's do something fun.
What do you have in mind? I don't know the mansion well enough to suggest anything.
We're not staying in this shithole. I'll show you what real luxury looks like.
Imbriss's portal appears.
I just need to do one thing first. Nothing important. I will. I will get it over with in like half an hour. You can watch.
Alright, I think we can end this episode here since I think combined it should be enough for a whole episode. So let's save this here. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is wonderful. I love Imbriss so much. He's so great. He's wonderful. He he's such a complex, funny, beautiful man. Beautiful, silly man. I love him. He's so much better than Faeryn. I still think Faeryn's good route is worthwhile. It's pretty interesting, pretty good. Definitely worth playing through. Definitely redeems him compared to what we saw. But I still prefer Imbriss 10 billion times. Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Looking forward to next time. And until then, have a nice day. Bye-bye.